Knowledge is power, as it has been said and was said. And we need to know this. For us to be safe in terms of our health, we need to understand keenly where vaccines comes from and also where the processing of foods, how it is done. Majority of people currently, they are not aware of what is really going on in those laboratories and what is the intent behind doing those, making those vaccines. Some drugs are good and they can literally save your life, but I have a problem, or generally I have a problem with this issue of mass vaccinations. These mass vaccinations, it's happening in such a way that majority of people, they're not in consent, or they don't want it. But still, the government goes on to force these things to people. And something to highlight. I want to highlight something to do with the World Health Organization pandemic treaty. This is something that is going on. I think it's still being undertaken through the process of taking opinions from other people, and still they have done it. They're trying to force it on us, where nations, they have to agree on it. And this pandemic treaty, in some part it says that wherever the country is not in agreement or is not doing the vaccination, they have to send in the UN troops to intervene and force the citizens of that country so that they can be able to be vaccinated. And more so, they can take over all the things to do with the health system of that nation. And this is the problem. How can a foreign entity come to your nation and still forces you to vaccinate for the sake of the people who want it? The elites who want to take control of our health system. They're trying to control the humanity by all means possible. And it's a wake-up call. We need to fight back. We don't need to sit down and say that it's a government thing and we follow anything that they want. And what they do, they use media so that to confuse majority of the citizens or the nations to come in and take the vaccines. And other people, they take in billions, pharmaceutical companies. They take in billions in their bank accounts. But in the other side, millions of people are taking in a poison in their bodies. We need to know and understand and enlighten everyone. You need to know that these vaccines are not good for your use. It's not good for your consumption at any moment, at any cost. The best thing that you have to do is be aware, get knowledge, get to understand how these things is done and why they are doing it. What is the end goal of their vaccinations? What is the thing that they want to achieve? And I can tell you for free, my listener, they are doing this to take control. They want to depopulate the world so that they can easily control the few people that they will remain with. And the worst thing of all, I think about it, I wonder, why will not they die at one moment, and who will continue taking on? I came to realize that it's a group whereby after them they know who will take on. They will continue with that strategy, with that agenda for the longest time possible until they come for their victory. And we are saying this. We will enlighten people, we will wake up people to know this, even our children's, to tell them that there is a force behind your existence. They want your life. We need to wake up all the people, all the young generations, so that they can be aware, fully aware. And this is the message to all the world.